Hi children, hello parents, happy Diwali, grandparent, and to all the staff members, and we missed you. I hope you have had a wonderful Diwali. Deepavali. Deepa is light and Avali means row of light. And this row of light, before the break of the Diwali, we had shared a little bit of message in that, and that the row of light is not out there. We all think, decorate the house, decorate the building, and decorate the garden and the furniture, the car, and Dashera Puja. You'll be surprised to know what does puja mean in India. Hindus, we keep doing puja, no worship. You know what puja means in Sanskrit? Pa-u-ja. You know what it means? When I first found out, I said, wow, I didn't know this. It is not some dogmas, it is not some rituals. It is not some Om Namah Shivaya or put some flower and say Jai Hanumanji or Mother Kali or Durga. It is not that. And puja means abstaining from himsa. Do not have hatred, damages to people, thinking about, oh, that guy looked at me like this, or he slapped me and let me slap him back. Ahimsa. Did you know that? Strange, no? What fantastic discoveries our great masters have created in the past, and you and I don't know anything. At least I didn't now. I'm so glad that I'm getting the messages and I am in a position to share with you, and you are lucky that you're getting it from me. Dear children and parents, or the young parents who've got young children coming up, listen to it. We are doing video and it's there in the YouTube, it's there in the ERP message. Listen to it, if possible, again and again. And I'm so grateful and happy to hear so many messages coming from you to me for having heard this and further questions. Go ahead, ask. I have all the time for you. You can call me any time of the day. Actually, really, I have had really experience of 24/7. You hear that famous TV channel, the news channel? We have had a lot of experiences like that, but it's not very frequent. Call up anytime. I want to draw your attention, children and parents and the grandparents, of what we had spoken about the last talk before the break. And that is 2 A's to the third A. Recollect, I'm just reminding you a little bit. Alert. So if you're a very famous game, cricket or tennis or chess, any game, or even for cooking or learning any musical instrument or learning a complex system of mathematics or physics or chemistry or learning to fly, you have to be alert, absolutely focused. Then only you will not be bowled out by a spin bowler or a fast bowler. You will hit a sixer. Same way to life. Whatever the bowls come to you in life, boulders come to you. You know the river Ganga starts from Gangotri Gomukhi. Just imagine how many boulders and mountains are on the way that it has to pass. How many puddles, little pond and a lake, which is also saying, Ganga, don't go, you stay with me, and holding on to it. Now, it's not allowed. Ganga continues to go. They said, okay, you want some of the Ganga Pani from me in the lake? Go ahead, I'll give you some. But I have enough. I will continue to flow. You too continue to flow. Be alert and be persistent. Now, being alert is the first stage, in which I want you to understand one little deviation, and I will come back. Okay, promise. We all love to watch film. We all love to play with our mobiles, with the Facebook and WhatsApp message and Skype talks and the Zoom talks and TV. That screen, I'm talking about that screen. Have you ever thought that screen is totally, are you with me? Totally detached from what is happening in the screen. Have you understood, children? Parents will tell you. Young parents, the screen is totally detached to what is happening on the screen. Screen, maybe there is a volcano, maybe an earthquake, maybe a flood, maybe a good hero fighting against the villain. Notice, screen is not attached. It is only, to them, it's only a little bit of show. Screen is not getting very happy because the play is happening and hero is winning. Screen is not sad because King Kong is destroying the New York Tower. No? Screen is not attached at all. Just like the sunlight outside, or any light for that matter, particularly let's talk about the sunlight. It falls on the dirty water, it is not becoming dirty. Sunlight is falling on the holy water. Let's say River Ganges is considered in India holy water. It is not becoming holy by living on it. The screen is not happy because the hero is winning or the people are getting recovered from the flood. Screen is absolutely nonchalant, meaning untouched. But think, the movie which is going on or whatever is playing on the screen cannot be played without the screen. That movie which is going on cannot be played unless the screen is there. So you are that you. Without you, this world won't be there. You would say, how can it be? I'm young, 12, 14, 15, 18, 22 years old, or a 30-year-old young parent. How can it be the world is because of me? Just think. If you were not conscious, if you were not alert, and the second A is aware of the world. Alert and aware. If you were not, would the world exist for you? Message from Vedanta, it does not. So how does the world come to you? It's because of you. And this is where the difficulty is. So there is this famous story, the Princess of Kashi. I've talked to you about it before. The Princess of Kashi, a 5-year-old boy, a young prince, neighborhood of Kashi. Kashi was those with the kingdom of India, capital of India. And this neighboring kingdom, the queen and the king, they had a 5-year-old boy. They were doing the birthday celebration. They had a play in which there was the Princess of Kashi play, in which the queen and the king needed a pretty girl to play the Princess of Kashi's role. They couldn't find anybody. So queen said, listen, my 5-year-old champion is very handsome. Why don't you dress him up? So they did. The play went off very well. And queen said, oh, he looks so pretty. Make a painting out of him. They made a painting out of him. And few days queen kept it in her palace, and then it went on to storeroom, basement. 15 years gone. Now the prince is 20-year-old. Walking around, he's doing lots of great princely activity, great warrior, and he was searching the palace and he found that painting. And he dusted up, cleaned up, and he said, wow, this girl is so pretty. He saw the age and Princess of Kashi written on it. He said, I must marry this Princess of Kashi. Otherwise, my life is gone. It happens, no? Young parents, young children, we think like this. And today with the TV going on and a perfect relationship, you're always dreaming of that. So now, Prince mopping around, dumb. He's becoming very dull now. He's not smiling very much. He's very absent-minded, thinking all the time of the princes of Kashi. Queen and the king notice. He says, what's happened to my 20-year-old? And he's not telling, he's feeling very shy. He's not telling anybody. The principal advisor, the prime minister, he said, sir, I have seen him grown up. I've played with him a lot of time. He'll confide into me. He goes and tells, hey, prince, what's up? Why are you like this? So the prince smiled and said, sir, don't tell anybody, I'm in love. The prime minister said, very nice, very good. Who is she? She the princess. He said, even better. Wow. Who is the princess? He said, Princess of Kashi. He said, really? Wow. How did you meet her? He said, I've not met her. Really? Then how do you know about her? I see the painting. He said, very good. Where's the painting? He said, come, I'll show you. So the prince took the prime minister to the basement and showed this painting. The moment prime minister saw, he immediately realized what had happened. He remembered everything. He told the prince, Prince, you better sit down. This is not Princess of Kashi. He said, whoever it is, I'm going to marry her. He said, listen, this is not Princess of Kashi. And then he told the whole story and said, thou art that. In Vedantic language, tat tvam asi. You are that. The moment he said, think what happened to the prince. Instantly, that desire to marry that girl, that sankalpa in Sanskrit, just vanished. Why? Because he realized, I am that. I want you to realize, dear young parents and champion, creator of great children, little grown-up parents and young children, you are that. It's the message of Vedanta for us in the world, not just Indian. Whole world is searching today. Great scientists. I talked to you about David Chappers. I talked to you about Ken Benton. They're all talking about Schopenhauer. They're all talking about Max Muller. You heard the name. Written so much about Vedanta. They're all realizing that in Harvard University, they have a very special study section of Vedanta. And you and I don't know. Come on, let's start to know and discover. So, alert. If you don't want to lose, be aware. What is this be aware? Do you know, supposing you're a girl or you're a boy, do you know that you're a girl? Do you know that you're a boy? You say yes. Supposing you're listening to this talk. I ask you, was your parent watching with you? Supposing we met and you came and said, sir, I heard that talk. By the way, children, parent, I am not the one who's talking. It is coming out through my mouth, but I'm not the one who's talking. It's the supreme nature, the cosmic energy, the divine mother, God, whatever you call, is giving the message to you. I get the message. I am the Amazon.com delivery guy, just giving you the delivery. I am no one. But listen to the message, reflect on it. Remember last week's message, last message that we had given? Shravanam, listen. Mananam, reflect, ask question, challenge. And Nididhyasanam, meditate, reflect, be silently alone by yourself. It will come true. Now think, why did the prince suddenly change? You know what the yogis would have told the prince if he had said, what? I have to marry this girl. I am distracted. I am dispersed. Yogis would have said, close your eyes. Don't look at the girl. Go away to the mountain. Sit on meditation. Take samadhi. Yogis would say that. Patanjali Yoga Sutra, 8 limbs. You know what is Vedanta saying? This is why I believe Vedanta is creating such wonder through you children. You all are different because progressively you are awakening to who I am. Who am I? Who are you? Vedanta says just know. Just be aware. Awake, aware. Just like I'm aware I'm a girl, I'm a boy. I am so and so, I'm Robbin Ghosh. I know that. I asked you, was your parent there? You say yes. I said, how do you know? You say, I saw them watching with me. I asked you, did you know that you were there? You say yes. I said, how do you know that? Do you ask me, check with my parent? Some of you may do that also. No, you don't have to check with your parent that you were there or not. How do you know that? So now I'm taking you to a very beautiful concept of today. What is this making us suffer or have fun? Be successful, achieve great things. I talked about yesterday, last talk, alert, aware, to achieve whatever you want in your life, to be awakened. Awaken, achieve. Awaken, I can do it, I will do it. Called Titiksha in Sanskrit. I'm not going to give up. I will. With this, I'm taking you to another concept in Vedanta. What is it that makes you suffer? What is it that makes you have fun or be successful? So Vedanta says it's your mind. Mind? Yeah. Think. Vedanta says every suffering, every joy, every fun, where does it start from? From the mind. The moment you say I, meaning I am Robbin Ghosh, you're saying I am separate from you. You are different, I'm different. I'm like this. Don't we do that? Young teenagers and young aspiring teenagers and the adulthood teenagers and the dear parents. I am different from my wife, from my husband, from my parent. So Vedanta says the moment you bring this duality is the cause of suffering. Little fun you will have. But look at carefully how much of fun do we have. Whole blue sky, infinite fun is waiting for us. But most of the time it is clouded. And there are little patches of blue. And those are the little happiness come. Most of the time we have worries and thoughts which are distracting, which are negative and taking us away. So what should we do? In yogic process, they say go to samadhi. In samadhi, you are no mind state. In the Vedanta, he says, just become aware, become awake. What? I am not my mind. How do you do that? It's the process I'm going to share with you. And it is a continuous practice in the process, not hard work. Do you have to do hard work to say I am Robbin Ghosh? Or I am Siddharth? Or I am Ayush? Or I am Tanishka? No. You just know that you are. Saying that you don't have to do hard work, but you have to become aware to achieve, to attain that no mind status. Manoha avani bhava, as per Shankaracharya's statement. Then the dualism vanishes. The moment you know, I am not this mind, I am not this body. I have this body, I have this mind. I will take care of them. I will purify my mind. I will purify my thoughts. I will pray to the supreme cosmic energy, consciousness. I am conscious, that's why I am perceiving the world. Anything you experience, let's say I experience in computer. You experience a little rose. What happens? Light is falling. Let's say my hand. It falls on my hand or on that rose or on the computer. And the light goes and enters your cornea. No? In the cornea, it the light sends a little sparkle of electricity to the brain neurons and synapses. And there, no scientists, philosophers have as yet found out how. No neuroscientist could do it till now, and they call it, that is why, hard facts of consciousness. They don't know how the image forms through the brain neuron into the mind. And that mind tells, this is a rose, this is Robbin Ghosh, this is a computer, this is Robbin Ghosh's hand. Are you with me? And Vedanta says very simple, that it is the reflective consciousness. You remember this chart? We had talked about it earlier. This one. This is this consciousness, those of you seeing for the first time. And it goes to the brain, to the reflective consciousness, which in turn, reflection is like the moonlight receives from the sun. Sun, consciousness, sends the little consciousness to the reflective consciousness, which is not consciousness. It is not the sunlight, it is the moonlight. But it takes and activates the mind, which in turn, through the senses, receive the data from the world, through the body called Sukshma Sharira and Sthula Sharira. Physical body and finite body is Sthula Sharira and Sukshma Sharira. It called causal body or Karana Sharira. That in turn is giving that image and perceiving the world. If this consciousness was not there, you can't see this world. So this world, dear parent, dear children, is because of your consciousness. Imagine, think, if you were unconscious, would you see the world? If you were in coma, you can't see the world. If you were deep sleep, no. So now, mind, no mind. So Vedanta is telling you, who's you? Who am I? I, the self, the Atman, the soul, you've heard these names again and again, has got three presence. Number one is awakened state. Right now, we are awakened. We are in the world awakened. I'm not sleeping. I hope you all are not sleeping too. I hope you are awake. Vedanta generally tends to put people to sleep. Very nice sleeping anecdote. Listen to some Vedanta talk. And if you listen to Robbin Ghosh's talk, you will go to sleep. So, awakened state. Second, so Jagrat. Second is dream state, Swapna, Sanskrit. Third is Sushupti, deep sleep. So, deep sleep, dream state, awakened state. Awakened state, notice your awareness, your consciousness, your mind, your senses, all are working. In dream state, your mind is working, your body is sleeping on the bed, but you have another you, which may be being chased by a lion or a dinosaur or a ghost, or you may be having a beautiful dance party in Florida, or maybe in Taj Hotel or Conrad. Yeah? Having a great party, maybe. And deep sleep. In the deep sleep, mind is sleeping, senses are gone. You don't even know your body is there, you're totally asleep. But when you wake up, you say, I have such a beautiful sleep. How do you know that? How did you know you're a girl or a boy? Same way. How do you know you're Robbin Ghosh? Same way. You know. What is that? Same consciousness. But the message for you here is mind to no mind. Being aware is not waking state, dream state or deep sleep state. Because all these three are not real. You say, do you mind? I am sleeping, I am there. He said, no, you think you are. Your body is, your mind is. But the true sense is called the fourth state, the Turiya state. Turiya means fourth. That fourth state is the real, what is that? Is your consciousness, which has the seed, bija, seed for the deep sleep, which in turn has the seed, has all the programming for the dream state and for the awakened state. So, as per Vedanta, Westerners do dream analysis. Vedanta says that's only a dream. Some of you, if you have any dream, talk to me. I will tell you, explain to you as per Vedanta what is it. Now, to what is real? Only the fourth state is real. That is no mind state. Now, question will be, alright Dr. Ghosh, I have been brainwashed. Tell me, how do I do it now? I want to achieve, I want a great thing. All of us want to do that now. And these thoughts keep on troubling me, brainwashing me. I don't want to, but I feel anger and jealousy and greed and suffering. So this is called a very simple, quite famous Western wise, and of course by Vedanta, in English called mindfulness. How do you do that? Do a little exercise. Practice it. Sit still, close your eyes. Don't let your eyes pick up a lot of data, and don't let somebody cook some nice juicy food, good stuff, and knows it disturbing. Be silent, be by yourself in a favorite good corner, preferably face northeast is ideal, or north or east. Face. Sit properly, maybe in a chair for the elderly people, young parents, sit on the floor with an asana so that your body is insulated from the ground. Otherwise, all your energy that you're picking up is going to get earthed. So don't let it hurt. Have an asana. Maybe peacefully dyed animal skin. You get it, by the way, in the market. You don't have to kill it. That's not going to give you the energy. Or a simple woolen blanket. If you don't have anything, it's okay. A plain cotton sheet will do. Anything. Sit still. Close your eyes. Back straight. Remember, have you noticed many children, they're always frisky, moving here, moving there, looking there, looking there. Lots of our kids are like this. Don't worry. Through this Vedantic process, they all will attain that 10th standard, 12th standard result. All these children were also with me 15 years ago, something like that. But they have all changed. You will change too. Now, be still. Body to be still, to make the thought process, which is actually called vritti. It's like a bubble comes out into, like if you boiling milk or soup or water, bubble comes up, no? Same way in the mind, imagine it's like a lake, a bowl of water. Let's say it's filled to the brim. Imagine when you're sitting towards the mindfulness exercise, okay? Are you with me? Imagine you're holding a bowl brimmed with the water and you can't drop a one drop. How still would you be? That still in your posture. And now, with your eyes closed, look here at the third eye with your eyes up there. Don't get cockeyed. Just gently. Upwards, not downwards. Very careful. Don't look down. You may have noticed many people do meditation like this. I can assure you their mind is filled with garbage. No negative thoughts. Don't let your chin go down. Little up is good. The moment it is up, try it. Practice it. You will see the moment it is up, you're getting divine thoughts. The moment it is down, you're getting negative thoughts. Positive thoughts, up. Negative thoughts, down. Earthly thought, family thought, same. Okay. Now, breathe. Not like that. Very gentle, simple, normal breathing. Normal breathing. Posture correct, breathing. But remember, in mindfulness exercise, Vedantic meditation, don't pay attention to the breath, which is the yogic process. They say follow the breath. Don't follow the breath. Then what should you do? You're practicing secret. This is Shankaracharya's secret, Vivekananda's secret. You're practicing mindfulness. In English, awareness. In English, just being aware. Called Chit, consciousness. Chit, Chetana. Just feel the cool of the nostril in the tip inside and the tip outside. You will feel it. You'll feel the air there. Only concentrate on that feeling. And as you're breathing out, only concentrate on the feeling of warm air there. Warm air goes out, cool air comes in. Just feel that for 5-6 minutes. 15 counts will take about that much. It's about 30 seconds per breath. Going in, coming down. Now, after that, sit still, feel the glowingness. And now, what am I going to do with the thought? Very powerful. Thoughts are going to come up and call mind wandering. Mind will go away and say, oh, I saw that. I must buy that iPhone 12. Something like that will happen. I need to I haven't been out. I have to go to the Phoenix Mall. Those are the vritti. They're coming out. I want to have a cup of coffee. It's a coffee vritti. Now, if you go and have the coffee, your coffee vritti will become stronger. And again, tomorrow, same time, you will again have a coffee vritti coming up. So what should you do? Imagine that vritti is getting the consciousness light to make it become aware. You are practicing awareness. All you have to do now, reflect on that glow of the consciousness which is making the thought come alive. Vritti become alive. You know what will happen? Very soon. Maybe within 5-6 minutes. Practice for at least 15 minutes, and if you do longer, very nice, better. We do about 3 to 4 hours, at least 2 hours. Try and do it 2 times a day. Just 15 minutes a day. After that, if your heart, mind tells you to do more, go ahead. You'll be more powerful. Now what you do? That light is on that thought. I must buy iPhone 12 Max Pro. On that thought, don't be aware of the thought, be aware of that light. Don't be aware of the breath, be aware of the sensation. Understood the simile? Just be aware of that light and soak on the blissful presence of the light. The moment mind goes out, it will wander. Again, bring it back. On that wandering thought, whatever it came, but don't pay attention to the thought. Pay attention to the light reflecting on the thought to make the vritti come alive. I want to have coffee. Don't have the thought coffee become aware. Have the light making coffee. I want to have idea. That's it. And it's very powerful. I tell you, within 5-6 minutes you will feel the difference. And more you sit, you will find your mind getting very focused. And children, those who are planning to get 45 in DP and 56 in MYP, are doing beautiful in your life and achieve great parents, want to achieve a great lot of things in your business, in your profession, practice this. Extremely powerful. Let me remind you of something which I've shared with you because it's so powerful. Swami Vivekananda says, be aware to be free. Be aware, dare to be free. Dare to be free. Dare to those thoughts which lead you to whatever directions, positive achievement. Follow those. Don't follow the negative thoughts. Follow the positive thoughts. What do you do with the negative? I just showed it to you. Wipe it away. Snip it away with a scissor and say, shut up. Don't whack your tail, you monkey, to your thought, to that dirty thought. Snap it away and replace it with a positive thought. Dare to travel to wherever you go. And Swami Vivekananda is saying, Dare to achieve that and know you are the one. Follow it and notice how kids are doing it, following these principles. Knowingly, maybe some unknowingly. Paramahansa Yogananda is saying something too. It is not what you listen. It is not what you read. What changes your life and makes you achieve great things. He's saying it is what you do with what you listen to and what you have read. To them, children, I wish you happy Diwali and may the row of light in your body, in the spine, 7 chakras, alight and come into the consciousness and you achieve your goal. We are there together. Call me up. Dial. Okay? I'm so glad many of you are doing it. So many of you are coming with parents, even today, coming and meeting me. I'm so happy. I wish you peace and success with joy. No fear. Pray if you believe in God or Divine Mother. Pray if you believe in Allah or Christ. Pray if you don't believe in God but believe in this world, this nature, the universe. Scientists call it unified field. Pray, saying what? Give me strength. One thing. Strength. Shakti. With that, I wish you have a wonderful week ahead. Till we meet next Thursday. Right.